Welcome, guys. How is everybody doing today?
Great, thank you.
What does it mean to be part of Dora during its 25th anniversary? I can't believe it, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing that it's been 25 years. I started from the very beginning when it was first released in 2000, and I can't believe it's been that long, but I love to see the growth of the show and to see where the legacy is going. It's a very exciting time in the Dora universe. There's a lot of awesome things happening, so it's just really great to be a part of it. We have a great cast, a great team, and it's just been a lot of fun.
I'm super proud to be part of the Dora universe because there's so much entertainment for children that pushes the envelope and almost like appeals to an adult a little bit too much. And I think to restore and treasure the innocence of young children is very important. And I believe that Dora, our show, does that without compromising on how intelligent young children are. The writing doesn't speak down to them. It challenges them and meets them where they're at, which is the height of curiosity at that very young age. And because I'm a mom and my kids are now grown, I really appreciate that time when I look back. So I love that there is such respect for that developmental stage in our show. And to be part of that is a tremendous honor and blessing for me as a mother, as a Latin American person, with the language being, Spanish being embraced and celebrated. And
You gave me chills and you read my mind, Maria. I'm a mother as well. My first son is 16 and he grew up watching Dora and Diego. He was a big fan of Diego. And now I have a 4 years old, and that's the type of content that as a mother I'm always looking for. Be creative, be free, learn, but always protecting them, right? Because they are so little and so innocent. So you just read my mind, and I'm so excited for what's coming with Dora. And speaking of Dora, Maria, you play the Abuela, but you are super young. How do you do that?
darling, thank you. I could be a grandma. Yeah,
Could
it's a lot
you?
of fun. It's a lot of fun, and I remember because I had a wonderful grandmother, and you know what her name was? Dora.
Really? Oh my
Yep. My
gosh.
grandmother's name is Dora, but I tap into her. She was a very independent person. She was a seamstress. You'd show her a photo of a dress. She'd take your measurements. You go downtown Miami, buy the fabric, and she'd make that dress in one afternoon.
Kathleen, you were the original Dora. I can't believe that. How is it to coming back, but now as Mami, after voicing this amazing character for so many years?
Well, it does make me feel a little old, but overall, it's been an amazing experience. Truly like a full circle moment, to be a part of, Dora and this universe again, but as Mommy. And I really love that I get to play her mom now because I get to tap into everything that I did as Dora when I was younger and just put all of that love that I have for the character in my new character as Mommy. And I just love being a part of the show. Dora holds a special place in my heart. So I just love the celebration of the show and where it's going. And I love that everyone still loves Dora. It's just amazing.
Everything has changed so much. If I go back to Dora 25 years ago, the animations, the colors are so different. What are other differences you see in the Dora's family that you have been part of and you get to recognize?
Yeah, I do want to say that I feel the core of the show is the same. I know a lot of the visuals have changed, but I think, the values of the show are still there, which is why I think it's still doing so well. But I also love all of the new elements as well. Like Dora now has a specific cultural identity. So, she's Mexican, Cuban, and Peruvian, which, resonates with Latino Americans in the United States. We're all multicultural. And there's you get to know the family a little more, where there's more depth in these characters, like, La Abuela and Mami and Papi, and you get to see them more involved, which I think is really smart because you know, a lot of our families, there's people there, there's adults there who are, you know, a part of kids' lives. So I really love that element as well. And yeah, there's differences and there's new adventures, new music, a lot of new elements to the show, but I really do believe that there's a lot of similarities and the core of the show is still there, which I really do love, and I'm happy to see it for sure.
Okay, you're the youngest one here now. How is it for you to come to interpret Diego's voice and also to be part of this legacy at such a young age?
Yeah, well, I find a lot of similarities between me and Diego. So I try to, I have this more like cartoony feel to my voice, but I try to keep it as raw and as grounded into like who I really am to make it the most authentic Diego possible. And yeah, like it's always really great to be in the studio because I feel like I'm like myself, but immersed in like another world. Because I feel like Diego is me in a lot of ways. So yeah.
Okay, guys, just to finish, I'm going to wrap up with one last question. What's the Spanish word every kid should learn?
I think I have one. It's very simple, but I think, which is how Dora and usually the show starts, it's with hola, and it's hi. And I just think it's just an inviting and welcoming word that I feel like if everyone knows it, even when you're walking down the street, if you know, hola, it's just like a nice thing. And I feel like if there was
That's
one
great.
word, I choose that one.
That is great. That is great. I was thinking it had to be something like, but that is perfect, Kathleen, because especially because kids don't talk as much, they're all texting. That open invitation, and she also introduces herself, right? Hola, soy Dora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a verbal hug, and I
Yeah.
think that's awesome. I agree with
I agree.
Kathleen.
I also agree. I was like actually about to say that. That's crazy. Yeah.
We all agree. We have to learn
We all
hola.
agree.
Yes.
Thank you so much, guys, and good luck. And I'll be the first one playing Dora for my 2 kids. Don't tell my 16 years old, okay, that I say that.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you so much for watching this interview. And if you like it, make sure you leave us a comment, like, share, and also subscribe so we can keep bringing you these amazing interviews. And remember to keep practicing your Spanish. Hasta pronto.